All right. I guess I got it to work. All right. Now that I got that to work, so let's take a quick look at what came out, y'all. So I've been talking about the Blackboard numbers, trying to get people to subscribe to the Blackboard numbers. And I posted them for free. And they hit Georgia again. Hit Georgia again. I went over the results to tell you how many times the Blackboard numbers hit. And I left off on 24 hits. That was at 3 o'clock. All right. So let's take a look at what came out. California 266. Connecticut is not to the night. All right. Delaware came out 644. 2225. Birthday number came out 2522. Pick 4 hit 2522. Motown. Florida. That 605 is a hit. 2504 is a hit. Florida birthday numbers. So Georgia. All right, y'all. Georgia got the 126 today from the Blackboard numbers I gave y'all. Posted them, put out a video, did everything. Georgia got triple sixes from the Blackboard numbers that I gave y'all. Pick 4 hit straight, 1362. Pick 4 hit again, 158, 1580. I'm looking at this pick 5 number. So I told Mr. Foster that I'm going to take a look at how many times Georgia hit this week. In the group number 122, Saturday midday, inside my private group. 126 hit straight from inside my private group. And I gave it to y'all on the Blackboard numbers. Grab a pencil. All right. Okay. Grab a pencil so I can write. You're welcome. Triple sixes hit. The 122 hit. The 308 hit from the purple box. The 409 hit from the purple box. The 103 hit. And the 132 and the 103, Mr. Foster, is the heavy number I asked y'all to play heavy inside the group. The 103 is the heavy number I asked y'all to play heavy. The 940 hit. The 675 off the Blackboard, Mr. Foster. And it's the purple box. The 753 also hit. And the 709 hit. So Georgia hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times this week. Georgia hit 10 times this week off the numbers I gave y'all. The numbers I asked you to play inside the private group and the purple box. There's only 21 drawings. And it hit 10 times out of 21. So that boils down to you actually playing. That boils down to you actually going to the store and play. You're welcome, Lee. Susan, good evening, y'all. There's only so much I could do. I gave you the winning numbers. All you have to do is go to the store and play. I gave you the winning numbers to all y'all. All you have to do is go there and play. So in the last 1-2, you got a straight hit in 126. You're welcome, Ellis. 122 is the box hit. 308 is the purple box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of the last 6 drawings, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 hits. You got 4 hits out of the last 6 drawings. There's no flip. There's no mirror. There's no sum. There's no grid. There's no dream book is going to be able to do that for you. Only me. And the people in my private group, I told you to play Georgia. The people in my private group, I told you to play Georgia. I didn't ask you. I told you to play Georgia. All week long. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Georgia's 10 hits and 21 drawings this week. And that's just from the purple box, the blackboard numbers. Now, if you're in the titanium group, like some of y'all are, let me see how many hits you would have had this week. 137 hits straight. So you had one on Monday. 869, purple box. 947. That's 3 hits and 6 drawings so far. 350, purple box. That's 4 hits. 1, 2, 4 hits and 9 drawings. 286. That's 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. I'm on Wednesday. 6, 7, 8. 8 hits. 3 more on Thursday. 9, 10, 11. 11 hits by Friday. It's only been 15 drawings, and I'm on 11 hits. 11 wins. Saturday, 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 14 hits. So now I'm on Saturday. 18 drawings, 14 hits. 18. It's been 18 drawings, and it's been 14 wins off my titanium list. Now keep going. Nothing on Sunday. Oh, I'm doing the whole month, y'all. Shucks. I only meant to do a week. I'm doing the whole month. Hold on, y'all. Starting on Monday, April the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11 hits. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hits, y'all. And 20 drawings. Yep. From the titanium list. Straight hits. Georgia. Straight hits this week. I gotta check in the group. Because some of those are straight hits, like the 308, the 409. Definitely straight hit. Go back too far. I'm looking for a definite straight hit. Don't see one that's a definite straight hit off the top of my head, but I see a whole bunch of purple box hits. Hey Sherry, how you doing? Don't understand what you're saying. The man can't wait for the night. Can't wait. I got you, Sherry. I had to break it down, Sherry. So for all the people out there that's losing, I've been saying the same thing to y'all for 14 years, y'all. Same thing I've been saying to y'all for 14 years. I started this in 2011, y'all. Started this in 2011. And I try to make people understand, but people want to do what makes them happy. What's up, Randy? People want to do what makes them happy. I'm trying to make y'all win. And winning should make y'all happy. What's up, Bobby? Deborah? Hey, Deborah, guess what? You in Virginia. You in the, hey, Vicky. You in the DMV. Guess what just came out? I got to call my buddy down there, too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Foster. I just saw it, y'all. Who got it? Washington D.C. Washington D.C. just got 639. Washington D.C. just got 639. It just got 639, y'all. I gotta call my buddy down in Washington D.C. and see if he played it. It's the purple box. It's the blackboard numbers I gave y'all. Straight 639. I'm not trying to be, you know, facetious. I'm not trying to. 126 is Jordan. I get what Art. I went. Yeah, Randy. Randy, you've been around me for a while, man. You've been around me for a while, man. I keep telling people all the time, y'all. You know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. There's nobody out there that can do what I do. I got paperwork to prove what I've done. I got paperwork. I got news stories. I got radio interviews. I got everything. But people still out there want to do what makes them happy, y'all. Doing it their way. Doing it their way. Also, the pick four hit 23765. That hit also, y'all. Yep. Hey Erica, how you doing? What else came out right now? What hit? Did I say Delaware? Yeah, I did say Delaware already. Tennessee. Excuse me. Tennessee gets 367. Tennessee gets 367. That's the 638. That's the 376. That's the 678. 1940. I think that's a straight hit on the pick four. I think that's a straight hit on the pick four. For Motown, I think that's a straight hit on the pick four. Ohio, what came out of Ohio, y'all? 388 today. Purple box hit there earlier. Pick four hit there earlier. And the pick four just hit again, y'all. Pick four just hit again. 7988. Y'all all know the story. Y'all know my address. It's my wife's address was 7858. My address is 7958. I got that on the pick four list. Got that on the pick four list also. Hey Gina, how you doing? Yep, Randy. I did the live workout on that for that on Monday, Randy, and I came out last night and I showed everybody at the last night. I showed everybody the blackboard. Even though the blackboard belonged to the paid group, I wanted to show everybody how accurate I am. You know, people always want to try to move the goalposts and say, well, all right, you ain't tell us to play, you ain't tell us to play triple sixes in Georgia. But guess what? I did inside my private group. Tell them to play Georgia every day. Tell them to play Georgia every day because I know that consistency is the key to winning. I know that. You know, so what else came out, y'all? South Carolina, Jack. Hey, Jack, you popped in here as I'm looking at South Carolina. When I tell you to, 548. I tell you that every day, Mr. Foster. Every day. 397. Oh, that. Hold on, y'all. 20. Oh, that's what it is. 2836, Jack. Pick four numbers. Also hit. Hey, Wendy. It was nice talking to you the other day too, Wendy. But remember, Mr. Foster, you only play in Georgia all this whole week. Remember? So you ain't got to worry about the other states because all you're doing is playing Georgia all week long. Remember, we had already had this conversation. The key to winning is following instructions, Mr. Foster. The key to winning is following instructions. Yep. How you doing, Mary? There's a lot of people out there that's not winning, and I have a way that you go hit. Yep. I'll get out of here, Jack. You went to South Carolina, played the purple box. Congratulations, Jack. That the 548 hit. Oregon is the little secret place. Secret. 3694, 3685, 3456. Thanks, Oregon. Oregon hit on every drawer today, y'all. Monday, I'll be back in my original. Hey, Sanders, see, it was nice talking to you today. Good luck to you today, too. Yep. Yep. Not this evening, Wendy. Not today. I'm talking about the other day. I know I ain't talked to you today, Wendy. Talking about the other day, Wendy. Yep. All right, Wendy. It's two Wendy's out there. I got two Wendy Ruffins. No, I'm just messing with you. No, I was talking about the other day, Wendy. So Puerto Rico, what Puerto Rico do? 747. Wow, that was Saturday. It hit straight on the purple box. 280. Purple box. All right. Did I check Ohio? Yeah, I checked Ohio also. So for all the people, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link if you want to join the $10 group for the Blackboard numbers. I'll be doing the new Blackboard numbers tomorrow. I'll put the link. It's on my what's the call I'm talking about. Yep. Hey Brenda, it's on my website. The Blackboard numbers. You can go to my website and join that, y'all. My website, www. What's up, Frederick? Yep, we can. It's a Blackboard numbers right on my website, y'all. Get, you know, yep. At 9 o'clock. I'll be doing the workout at 9 o'clock, y'all. Congratulations to everybody that hit the triple sixes. Congratulations. Yep. Congratulations. Massachusetts hit 2813. I just mentioned that just to y'all just the other day. I told y'all about my address. We got here's the issue I have, y'all. You know, we got over 50,000 people in those groups. I have over 50,000 people. I have over 1 million people who watch my videos. And we got about about maybe about 50 people in here, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand. I don't understand people's mentality. I don't understand their thought process. Folks, if y'all want a better life, y'all want the better things in life. Y'all don't want to be struggling. Y'all should be willing to do the necessary things to keep you from struggling. If you can't spend a half hour of your time, an hour out of your busy day to sit down here and look at these videos to try to get some winning lottery numbers, try to get some information to help you, that means that you're not caring enough, you're not trying hard enough. That's what it means, y'all. When I started this back in 2011, y'all, when I when I started this, I was standing outside a storefront. I was standing outside a storefront. When I got down on my luck and I lost everything, I never lost faith. I never lost hope. And I continue to fight each and every day, y'all. When my family ain't believing in me, when my friends ain't believing in me, when my coworkers didn't believe in me, I continue to fight every single day, y'all. I never gave up. I never quit. Because I wanted a better life for myself. I always tell y'all the story about me standing outside Woolworths, a Motown. I always tell y'all a story of me standing outside Woolworths, and I'm out there dipping water ice. I wanted a better life for myself. I didn't just want to dip water ice for the rest of my life. I wanted a better life. I looked at all the rich people going in the bank, and I'm sitting there dipping water ice, y'all. Staying in the hot sun. And I went to one of the best schools in Philadelphia. I went to Dobbins Tech, Merle Dobbins Technical High School for computer programming. And I'm sitting there dipping water ice in the hot sun. I had a lot more to offer than dipping water ice, y'all. Just like all y'all got a lot more to offer. All you have to do is make a commitment. That's all you have to do is make a commitment. Y'all know I look at these lottery numbers every single day. Every single day, 10 hours a day, y'all. I'm looking at these lottery numbers. That's what I'm looking at, y'all. Because I made a commitment. And people say, you know, all right, you do too much for these people. And they don't appreciate it. I don't think I'm doing enough. I don't think I'm doing enough. Because all y'all ain't winning. So I don't think I'm doing enough. There you go. I don't think I'm doing enough. and until I get all y'all winning, then I know I'm doing enough. Because all it takes is for a person to care. That's all it takes, y'all. What's up, Herbert? Mark, Deborah? That's all it takes. You know, I stated to y'all that I'm in a position to make a change. Yep. Yep. I'm in. Thank you for telling people, Randy. I'm in a position to make a change in people's lives. I'm in a position to change people's lives, y'all, to bless people. So why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I do it? And like I just said, I don't think I'm doing enough because I ain't got all y'all winning. I ain't got all y'all winning. Until I get all y'all winning, then I feel as though I'm doing enough. There you go. And that's the difference between me and everybody else. Those other people, do they really care about you? Hey, Vanna, do they really care about you? I actually care about y'all. I want all y'all to be successful. Because I know what it feels like to be broke. I know what it feels like to be without. I know what it feels like, y'all, to be struggling paycheck to paycheck. Me and my wife were just sitting there laughing about when I had to work 3 days overtime just to take my daughter out for her birthday. Struggling. I remember my first Christmas, and I worked like a dog to provide my family with a good Christmas, y'all. No. Now I'm in a position where I can help others, y'all. I remember those days. Yep. I remember those days. Yep. Working 4 or 5 days overtime. Yep. I remember those days, y'all. But now I'm in a position to help other people. I don't have to work 4 or 5 days overtime no more. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself. Yep, I work for myself, y'all. So I hope I can help all y'all. I really do. I hate to see people struggling. I tell y'all the story all the time about me walking past a homeless man. And next thing you know it, I'm the homeless man. I'm the homeless man laying on the ground. I tell y'all that story all the time. Yep. Me walking through the subway. No, I didn't get a chance to work on it, Devin. I'll have it together tomorrow. I'll have it together. So, for all the people out there, just do me a favor, y'all. Share this video with your friends, your family. Share it with them, y'all. I remember when I first called, I called over the Motown Records, y'all. Called over the Motown Records, and I wanted to speak to the marketing people. And the marketing guy at Motown gave me the idea about this hat. About the whole hat, the whole costume, everything, y'all. He said I needed something to stand out in the crowd. Now people know me from the guy with the funny hat on his head. Yep. People know me from that, y'all. You know, the guy with the funny hat on his head. I don't know his name, but they remember that. Yep. There's a lot of people out there that's struggling right now. I'm going to give y'all my information. Even if you just need some consultation, just call me. call me. Communication is the key, y'all. Effective communication. And I'm getting better at that, y'all. I'm getting better at it. Yep. I'm getting better at it. All right, Deborah, just call me tomorrow, Deborah. Yep, Motown. I spoke to a guy actually at Motown Records. Yep. You know, Vanna, in the old days, Vanna, I used to get so upset when people didn't believe me about this lottery stuff, y'all. When people didn't believe that I found a way to win the lottery every day. You know, one of my pet peeves is people calling me a liar. You know, and that upset me. So I was determined to prove all of them wrong. And that's what I did, y'all. Proved them all wrong. What's up, Matt? Long time no see, man. I ain't seen you in the month of Sundays, Matt Peoples. Proved them all wrong. I was telling a lady I got 25 pages about myself on Google. 25 pages, y'all. All about me on Google. You can Google everything about me. Hey, Vicky. That's my song from the Temptations. I ain't too proud to beg. Motown. I'm a big Temptations fan. That's one of my favorite songs. Yep. So for all the people out there, even if you just get in a $10 group, thank you, Daniel. You get in a $10 group, that's $2.50 a week. Doretha, how you doing? $2.50 a week, y'all. When Yep. Tomorrow, Eric. I'll be doing a lot of stuff on the website tomorrow. I wrote down the things I got to do. So, yep. So I'll be able to add that stuff tomorrow. It's hard to make people believe in what you do. You know, Mr. Foster, that is true. That is true. But here's what I like to tell people, Mr. Foster. When you meet people on the street, Mr. Foster, and you tell them you know a guy that can win the lottery every single day, right? Oh, I will. I take everything, Vanna. I have a store, just like Amazon is a store, Vanna. My website is a store for the lottery. Mr. Foster, when you meet people, and you tell them about me, you know, one of the things you say is like, what do I have to gain by telling you this? What do I have to gain by telling you this? And you know, all you have to do is just put his name in Google. All you have to do is put my name in Google, Arthur Lomax Jr. That's all you have to do. Because most people is going to believe what they see with their own two eyes. Most people. Yo, let me grab my charger, y'all, because my phone, I ain't got no charger over here. What I got over here? I got so many chargers every place. Got chargers every place, y'all. Most people is going to believe what they see with their own two eyes. You know, I got the videos out there to prove that I win. I got the news story to prove that I win. I got thousands of people around the whole United States. I said thousands. Let me correct myself. I got hundreds of thousands of people around the United States that follow me. Hundreds of thousands. I'm going to show y'all something right now. I told y'all I just hit 1,000,000 views. 1,000,000 views on, hold on, y'all, on Facebook. I'm going to go to my Facebook page and show y'all that I just hit 1 million views on Facebook. I'm trying to get to my Facebook page. All right. Getting to my Facebook page. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me open up this Facebook page. Hold on. You know, I used to have 22,000. All right, where's it at on here? I know where it's at on my phone. I used to have 22,000 friends on my Facebook page, and now I only got 2,900. 2,900 people on my Facebook page. Hey, Jersey. Oh, thank you, Jersey. And all right, hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. I see what I'm looking for. Hold on, y'all. How do I change it to? It's funny. I'm so used to doing this from my phone. I figure out how to do it from my actual computer. All right. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. No, trying to change it to. All right. Trying to change this to how many people in the last year. And all it's doing is giving me the what's wrong. It's funny. I could do this from my phone. Strange. Trying to look at this data, y'all, because this only give showing me in the last 28 days I got 188,000 views in the last 28 days. Trying to change it. Don't see where I can change it. But I'll leave it alone for right now. I don't see where I can change it at. Yep. I've been an electrician for 40 years, and people still think, you're trying to take their money. Yeah. I'll I'll tell you why, Mr. Foster. Because people lack faith, Mr. Foster. I was a counselor counseling inmates coming home from prison, and people lost faith in humanity. You're a good person, Mr. Foster. And one of the things that I say to people is, why would you think I'm trying to get over on you? Why would you think that? Especially when it comes to family and friends, Mr. Foster. When it comes to family and friends, your family members, your close acquaintances, why would you think that I'm trying to get over on you? Why would you think that? What does that say about my character? What does that say how you feel about me? Hey, Nancy, that's what I say to my family and friends when they question my character. You know, that's what I say to them. You know, so just keep that in mind, Mr. Foster, when you talk to those people. You know, keep that in mind. All right. So we got a few other states left. Hold on. I looked at Michigan. I looked at Michigan already, right? Michigan got something crazy. Yep, Mr. Foster. You know, people who love you and trust you and have faith in you should never question your character. People who love you, trust you, and have faith in you should never question your character. You know, our people always want to wait till it's too late. They want to wait till you done bought a brand new Cadillac and bought a brand new house, and you walk around in a fur coat, and then they want to ask you, "Hey, Mr. Foster, how you get that?" when you've been telling them all along. You've been telling them all along, Mr. Foster. We always want to wait till the bus pull out the station, the train pull down the tracks to try to get on board. I need a hit. Yes, I need a Michigan hit. Michigan? Did Michigan hit today? Vanna Black, Michigan hit today. 987. Purple box. Yep. I know one thing, Vanna. That 7778 should have been 7771. I know that much. That 8777. Yep. Should have been a one. And that 6418 should have been 1964. But Michigan been doing all right, Vanna, this week. Michigan been doing all right. You know, people got to be receptive to receiving help. Mr. Foster, when you're out there trying to help someone by giving them this information, and people are so non-receptive, man, it's crazy. And I know what y'all go through because I go through it all the time. Belgium, what's up, man? Where you been at? I go through it all the time, y'all. I go through it all the time. You know, I used to be so, no, let me say it better. I used to get so frustrated with people playing crazy numbers in the store, y'all. I used to give them money. I used to give them money to play my numbers. I used to get so frustrated. Y'all, people that have been around me, they know the stories. I used to get so frustrated with people playing crazy numbers. I used to give them money to play my numbers. So I just spoke with my friend when I went to go visit Ohio, and I did the show in Ohio. And I went to their they had a big party, and I was walking around the streets of Ohio giving people $100 to play. I gave them my business card and I gave them $100 to play the lottery. I was doing that in Ohio. If y'all look on that Facebook page going, I think I still got the video of me in the store when I did the podcast from the store, and I gave out the winning number that night. The same night I did the meet and greet. I did the meet and greet in Ohio. All right. So he was talking about North Carolina. North Carolina pick four. Hold on a second, because that hurt my feelings the other day too. North Carolina pick four. Hold on a second. The 2708. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm looking at it wrong. The 2508 and the 2507 came out yesterday. The 6000 is a hit. Connie, how you doing? Andrea, how you doing? That's a hit. The 538, the 5388 is a hit on Wednesday. The 5389 is a hit on Tuesday. The 1932 is a hit on Tuesday. The 0012 is a straight hit on Monday. The 2508 is a hit on Sunday the 6th. So it's been hitting since last Sunday, y'all. 2508 is a hit. 0012, y'all know my birthdays. It's a hit. 1932 is a hit. 1239 is a hit with the fireball. 1223 is a hit. That's on Tuesday. 5389 also on Tuesday. 2814 is a hit on Wednesday. 5388 is a hit on Wednesday. 1934 on Friday. 6,000 on Friday, on Saturday. Anything with the 25 in it. Yep. Oh, that's right. You did. Motown. I forgot you did come meet me in Ohio. Yep. I forgot Motown. You was there. I still got the video of that in my phone someplace. But what I want the people to understand, we got to do better, y'all. We got to do better helping one another. We got to do better. You know. Hey, Ted, man. It's good to see you again, man. Here's what I want y'all to do, y'all. Here's what I want all y'all to do. You know, tell y'all family, tell y'all friends. No, just to tune in and watch. They ain't even got to join the group, y'all. But if you want a better life, you want to join the group. Yep. Tell your friends and tell your family just to watch. You know, that day I may give out a number or two, and that number may come out, and it may help them. Because once again, y'all don't know what the next person is going through. Some people suffer in silence. I'm a prime example. I had what I tell y'all is foolish pride. I had what is known as foolish pride, and I'd rather live outside than tell my family that I needed help. So I'm living outside, you know, instead of telling my family. My mom got a house in Jersey. My sister got a house in Jersey. You know, and I'm too embarrassed to tell them that, you know, that I needed help. Too embarrassed. Hey, Portia, and I come from a good family. You know, so it's not like my family didn't have, like, you know, the means to help me, but my foolish pride stood in the way, y'all. I'm too embarrassed to tell my family that I'm living outside. Well, my phone got cut off anyway, so couldn't call them. So you know the crazy part about it, y'all? I hit that 369, and I got my phone cut on. You know what, Vanna? That's crazy. That's a good word to use, Vanna. But I like to use the words foolish pride. I was too embarrassed, Vanna. It's not crazy being embarrassed. People who get embarrassed about things aren't crazy. They're just prideful, and I was just too prideful. Hey, how you doing, Shay? Think about this, y'all. Imagine if you're the most successful person in your family. You know, I was successful before all my brothers and sisters. Yep, yep. And next, you know it. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was, Vanna. And now I got to come back to my mom and my brothers and sisters, you know, and tell them that I'm homeless. I moved out of my house when I was 18 years old, y'all. I started working at the bank when I was 19. By the time I was 20, I'm sitting in my office at the bank. I'm wearing my little suit and tie. I'm carrying my briefcase. I'm popping my suspenders, and now I'm sleeping on the ground. You know, how am I gonna tell my mom I'm sleeping on the ground? How my brothers and sisters gonna look at me? I come in here looking like a homeless man. I come in here looking like a homeless man, y'all. I'm weighing like 150 something pounds, looking crazy, looking like Pookie from New Jack City. Now I come walking in the door. I was too embarrassed. So I said I'd rather stay outside and sleep in the garage than come back and tell my mom that I'm homeless, which is crazy. But once again, y'all, my favorite part of that story is that God has a plan for everybody. God has a plan for me, y'all. Hey, Sheila. And I tell you, um, I believe that. Here's what I believe. You know, I used to have a nice house. I had a nice car. I had money in the bank. I had everything, y'all. And I believe that God took away all those material things that I had to start me all over, y'all, to put me on a new path in life. That's what I believe. What's up, Vincent? That's what I believe, y'all. I was working for the number two insurance company in the United States, y'all, and I was a national accounts manager. I was a national accounts. I was making like 20 some dollars an hour, y'all. And then one day I woke up, I ain't had nothing. One day I woke up, I had nothing, y'all. Got fired from my job. That was the longest subway ride home ever, y'all. The longest, saddest subway ride home ever that day, y'all. I have a story also. We all do, Mr. Foster. We all do. You know. But once again, I think it was the path. I know it was the path that God wanted me to walk on, y'all. I know it was the path. You know, and people always say to me all the time, y'all, hey, Arthur. People always say, all right, are you mad that you didn't make it on Shark Tank? Are you mad that ABC News didn't show your story? No, I'm not. It wasn't in God's plans. It wasn't in God's plans. It wasn't my time. Because think about all the people who I met in the last 14 years who I blessed. Think about all the people who I met in the last 14 years who I blessed. Think about it that way, y'all. If ABC News would have shot that story and shot it, if they would have put my story on TV, if Shark Tank, if I'd have made it through and flew out to California and been on the TV show, y'all, I would have never met none of y'all. I wouldn't have never met none of y'all. How am I meet y'all? No. I would have never talked to none of y'all on the phone. And I didn't talk to all y'all on the phone at one time or another. So it wasn't in God's plans, y'all. Yep. Now I didn't change and bless many people out there because that's what God wanted me to do. Yep. So I'm glad I could help all y'all. I'm glad I can help all y'all. I'm glad I can make a difference in your life. I'm glad I can make y'all smile. I'm glad I can make y'all laugh. I'm glad. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh Deborah, yeah. I ain't getting on no plane, Deborah. That's crazy. You know. But I'm glad that we all met, y'all. I'm glad that we all met. So the blackboard numbers, y'all. Now that y'all have heard my journey, the blackboard numbers. So here's the crazy part. Hey Vincent, I've been doing good, Vincent. Here's the crazy part, y'all. The 621 is the first number on the blackboard. That hit today. 639 is the second number on the blackboard. That hit today. 657 is left. That's the third number, y'all. That already hit, but I'm gonna go heavy on 657 today, y'all. I'm going to go heavy on 657 tonight. Yep. So tell y'all what to go heavy on. Yep. I'm sitting here looking at this board, y'all. 7 numbers. Yeah, that's the night, Mr. Foster. Play it in Georgia, Mr. Foster. Yep. Oh, Jersey. Thank you for even saying this, Jersey. Thanks for even saying it. Yes, I was thankful to get the 621 and the triple sixes. I really needed it. And Jersey, I'm glad you popped in here and said that because I was just telling the story on why I showed the blackboard numbers. The blackboard numbers wasn't even for y'all. It was for the people who paid $10, Jersey. But you're a prime example on why I gave those numbers out for free. You're a prime example on why I gave them out for free. Because I was having this conversation with one of my group members. And she was saying, well, Art, the reason why I got out of your group is because the same numbers that you were asking us to pay for, you turned around and gave out for free. So I explained to her, I said, I gave them out for free because you never know how they can help somebody. You never know what the next person is going through. That person may need food on their table. That person may need their rent paid. That person may need their bills paid. Oh wow, Jersey. Wow. I'm glad you won, Jersey. Glad you won. You never know what struggles the next person is going through. And if I'm in a position to help people, why wouldn't I help them? Why wouldn't I help them? I'm glad you told your testimony, Jersey. I've been knowing you for a long time. You know, I'm glad you won. Thank God. Hey, Sanders. Wow. That's all God's plan today, too, Jersey. I haven't seen your name in a minute. I haven't seen your name up here in a minute. Wow. It's no coincidence, Jersey. It's no coincidence. No coincidence whatsoever. Nothing happens by chance. It's all in God's plans. Hey, Desi. Hmm. I'm glad I can make a difference, Jersey. Yeah. Thanks, Vanna. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Jersey. I had a stroke and everything went downhill. I'm sorry to hear that, Jersey. Give me a call anytime, Jersey. Anytime you want to talk, give me a call. You know, you can call me anytime, Jersey. You got my number. Even if you ain't got my number, let me give it to you right now. Wow. There's my number, Jersey. Anytime you want to talk, just give me a call. Mm. Wow, Jersey. No. Mm. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Foster. Jersey is a longtime friend of mine. Wow. Mm. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you. You know, this is about coming together, Vanna, for a common good cause, Vanna. This is about coming together for a common good cause. This is more than the lottery. This is more than the lottery, man. This is about helping people. This is about helping people. Hey, Trina, it's bigger than the lottery. It's bigger than the lottery. You know, you know, Mr. Foster, that that issue of trust is something that lies within them. Yep, that's an issue they have within themselves. You know, that's an issue they have within themselves about trust. Uh, yep. Thank you, Mr. Foster. Yep. What's up, Reg? How you doing? You know, I remember y'all when I used to tell my friends when we run across situations like this. I used to have my friends, all my friends with Cash App. The Cash App that person $1, $5, $10. Cash App that person to try to help them out. You know, and then of course people started taking advantage of it. So I stopped. Let me think about that, y'all. You know, I had a lot of people going through troubling times in my group. So I had my friends Cash App them money. I had my friends Cash App them money. You know, and I shouldn't let those negative people outweigh the good I did for all those people that actually needed the money, y'all. There was a lot of people that actually needed the money. I remember when my friends, her house had just burnt down after she got in our group. House burned down, y'all. So I had all my friends Cash App her some money. I didn't care if they cashed app her a quarter. I didn't care if they cashed app her $1. I didn't care if they cashed app her $500. Just try to help her out because you never know when you gonna be in that position in life, and you gonna want somebody to help you. Or you gonna hope somebody helps you. I never thought I'd be sleeping on the ground. I never thought I'd be sleeping in my buddy's basement. I never thought I'd be eating dollar hoagies for lunch. Never thought that in a million years. Never thought that, y'all. Then one day I woke up and I was eating dollar hoagies. I was sleeping on the ground. I was going to Burger King to use the bathroom. I was washing up in the recreation center. I never thought in a million years that could happen to me. Never thought that, y'all. I was driving a brand new car. Never thought that could happen to me. And that's why you always treat people good, y'all. That's why you always treat people good. Because you never know when you going to need help. If you've been treating people bad your entire life, now you need help. Who's going to help you? Who's going to help you? That's why you treat people with respect and kindness. Because you never know when that shoe get on the other foot. You never know when that shoe going to get on the other foot, y'all. And you going to need help. Hey, Audrey. No. God bless you, Jersey. God bless you. Sitting here thinking, Jersey. Sitting here thinking. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Sitting here thinking about something. I'll definitely talk to you tomorrow. I'll definitely talk to you tomorrow. Uh, hey, this is crazy, y'all. I'm sitting here right now, that's thinking about ways I can do more. That's what I'm sitting here thinking about right now, y'all. We got to do more, y'all. Got to do more. Got to do more, y'all. Got to do better. Got to. Got to come up with a way to do better. You know, make sure you do that, Jersey. Make sure you do that. So for the people that's got it here, we're looking at the 657 heavy tonight, y'all. For the people that's got here, we're playing 657 heavy. Oh yeah, dang, my mind is someplace totally different, Eric. Yeah. For all the people that's just got here, also, we have the yeah. Wow, dang, Shay. Shay, it just hit. It just hit. Oh, Virginia been hitting Shay. It's funny. My daughter named Shay and my niece named Shay. I say those names like 1,000 times a week. Um, Virginia. She's asked about Virginia. Yeah, definitely. Give me a call, Jersey. I'm putting together the small pick four list for tomorrow, Sandra. I don't give out any free pick four numbers anymore, Sandra. Um, the purple box been hitting Shay. The purple box been hitting Virginia. Uh, one day, Saturday 190, Friday 345 with the fireball, Thursday 697, Wednesday 376, Wednesday 369. It's been hitting ever since Wednesday. The purple box. What a young lady. Jamal, what's up, man? Yeah, trying to think of what we can do. Definitely trying to think right now. Um, it's in the group, Sandra. I'll send it. I'll send you. There's too many numbers for me to write down. Hey, Betty, how you doing? Betty, always like seeing your name, Betty. Always like seeing your name because you know my mom named Betty. So always like seeing you when you pop in here. That's my favorite name besides my wife's name. Yep, yep. My mom's name Betty, and my mom numbers hit today 136 and 548. Both of them. Yep, it's my favorite name besides my wife's name. Yep. Oh, you're welcome, Betty, and thanks for popping in here. That makes my day right there. We want to do one for Georgia art. Jamal. Georgia been hidden all week. Jamal, you've been missing in action, man. Georgia just hit. I just talked about Georgia. Um, Georgia got the triple sixes. Then they followed up with the 216 from the numbers I posted. I gave out today. Gave them out on Friday, I think. Saturday rather. Sorry, Saturday. Pick four hit straight today, and Georgia hit four out of the last six. Jamal. Georgia hit four out of the last six. Yep. Wow. Yep. Yep. Wow. All right, y'all. We've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes, y'all. I'll be on tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And for the people who are in the subscription club, I'll have the new numbers for y'all tomorrow for this week. Everybody, I have the $10 Blackboard numbers, and it's a club. I'm gonna put together the club, and I'm gonna put those people inside there. Um, I'm a chat group. I'm sorry, and let's say I'll have the small purple box. I have the small purple box, 15 numbers tomorrow. Um, and what else? A couple other things. Some more new things will be coming out tomorrow, y'all. Well, let me go, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. God bless all y'all. I hope all y'all win. Jersey, give me a call tomorrow. I'll be available after 10 o'clock, after I do the live podcast. So I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless all y'all. Hope all y'all win. And continue to tell your family and your friends about me. And hopefully we can make a change, y'all. Hopefully we can make a change. We're trying to better everyone's life. We're tired of struggling. We're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm going to make a difference, y'all. I'm not going to sit here and say hopefully. I'm going to make a difference. Yep. You're welcome. I got all this stuff over here written down already. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to go. You're welcome. Um, on Messenger, Shay. On Messenger. Inbox me on Messenger, Shay, so I can send you the purple box, and I'll send you the Blackboard numbers. Wow, Florida just hit straight. 748. All right. I will see you guys. All right. Good night, y'all.